Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Happy Thursday to you. Quick look here again at ICP, seeing what's going on. It pretty much is clockwork here at this point. Rejecting off that 10.5, basically 1050 resistance range. We talked about that based on previous support turned resistance. Also a key level area for liquidation, which has most likely been swept. So we'll take a look at that here in a minute. But if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you aboard. If you've been watching for a while, thank you so much again for the continued support. You're what makes my life a better place, and I'm just super thankful to be able to work with a lot of really cool traders. So if you are new to the channel, just hit the like button, comment below, and deeply appreciate that. If you want to become a better trader, again, CryptoCache.tech is the site. Link down below. To our new members, make sure you read through our signals guide so you understand how the signals work, because they are very specific in which, the ways that I like to provide my risk tolerance. Anyways, take a look here at $11. So look at this, $11. We got some late shorts here jumping in, but look at that heavy concentration liquidation at 10.5, almost perfect. That exact candle wick up there to 1050 and start raking back down. Hindsight, I probably should have shorted that liquidation level, but again, I don't like shorting coins like this that have a lot of bullish convergences, okay? So truth is, even though the price is pulling back, it may not pull back all that far. If it does, we'll look at some key level resistances, or more so support levels based on Fib, and kind of see what those Fibonacci retracement areas are going to look like, because again, that's different for every situation. We got to consistently be updating and understanding. We are also breaking free from this descending trend line. Keep in mind, this descending trend line is running fairly concurrent with the 20-day SMA. While it's not a perfect exact line that goes parallel with it, a lot of times on smaller time frames you'll see that. It's still good nonetheless to be above that. That just kind of reaffirms that we're past a resistance level. We finally established some higher highs and higher lows that are worthwhile. Okay, so again, ICP does look like it's moderately back on track. We talked about this already, but generally speaking, it looks like we're sustaining this level. However, we do have a bearish engulfing candle forming. Not super happy about that, but this is par for the course. I sent out an update on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord just regarding Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is increasing right now. Alts are going down. And as a result, the price of Bitcoin, again, going down as well. So those things all in tandem together kind of work as like kind of a system. And right now, ICP is part of that system. It's holding, but the bottom could drop out if Bitcoin starts trending towards 60K, which is a possibility. Would I say it's a probability at this point right now? Not exactly, but it is definitely something we want to be mindful of. Having said that, daily time frame, let's quickly look here. Stochastic swinging down. We can see RSI tentatively rejecting off that 70 range, and then money flow index is still high. So good news is we got a lot of money coming into this coin. Bad news is we're starting to hit a resistance, and people are going to start losing here soon if they are not careful about securing profits or otherwise. It's funny, I got some comments yesterday or the day before in my YouTube there, just kind of saying like, it doesn't sound like you ever take any trades because I'm always looking to buy that dip, right? In this case here, we might get that opportunity, and to those who are thinking that it's kind of crazy to not get in when the price is running, it's just a different strategy, right? Everybody has their own way that works best for them. My risk tolerance doesn't really work too well I'm not super into breakout trading. Again, there's different strategies, of course, but me personally, I prefer to make an evaluated decision and not try to catch a falling knife or a running gun or whatever the term is you want to use there. Having said all that, we're breaking below the 20-day SMA. We're seeing this consistency across the board in a lot of coins right now, including Bitcoin. And just to clarify, Bitcoin essentially lost that a while ago. But that doesn't mean the price is going to drop instantly. It just implies that we can't blindly be like bullish on a coin anymore. You just got to be mindful the price could pull back, because again, when you lose a 20-day SMA, you commonly are you're commonly going to lose or in jeopardy, so to speak, the more recent support level. Okay, so again, we could just double bottom out here or whatever, and it'd be fine. But again, there's a chance if we break below this 0.236 fib level, we might make a run towards 0.382 or 0.5. Okay, again, we got a solid amount of support at the $8.40 to $9 range, but once more, it's a possibility. Okay. Again, we just got to look at all angles. So you can't just blindly be, just kind of idiotic and expecting the price to go up because of some fundamental catalyst. While it's nice, and ICP and XRP both outperformed the majority of the market last couple of days, right now they're significantly underperforming. I mean, these coins are dropping very hard, mainly because there's a lot of profits to be taken. And that's just a very real part of trading. Take a look here at the Money flow index is still high. People are still adding to their bags at this point, which makes sense. We can see the RSI tapering off. This is somewhat of a bearish divergence where the price action is lowering, and essentially the RSI was kind of letting us know that it's due for a correction. Either way you look at it, hindsight's always 20/20, but when we look here right now, we can tell that there's a divergence and the price action is shifting momentum. And I would say we don't have anything to worry about until we lose this 930, 940 range. Okay, we do lose that. I think it would make sense to see if this ascending trend line is going to be retested here somewhere in the $9 mark. That might be a healthy consideration for entry. Me personally, I want to see entry somewhere in the 840 to 880 range. That would be optimal for me. Okay, so we're looking for something along those lines. Personally, in that range would be perfect. Okay, again, you can't always get what you want. It's never a perfect situation, but this more recent, resistance range is going to be a new support if we come back down to test it. And that's the kind of support I like to kind of jump into. Again, I'll probably miss my fill there, and that's perfectly fine. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's tons of opportunity in the market. It's okay to miss one or two. Okay, having said that, let's go ahead and summarize with the hourly, call it a day here. We can see we've broken below the cloud officially. The lag and span is free and clear, and the conversion line is below the baseline. This is 3 out of 3 reasons to absolutely have close your long in profit. If you haven't done that yet already, I'm sorry, that's a bummer. But there's a solid chance too, the continuation to the downside is higher. Again, there's a lot of contributing factors. If you look at just say Bitcoin, for example, likely to continue lower. It's hitting this lower neckline here on its head and shoulders. But more importantly, if Bitcoin does continue, I think ICP will drop a lot harder. Again, mostly just because profits are being taken. But we gotta also understand that there's a lot of support and that this level here at 940 should hold. If it doesn't, we'll see other opportunities. But again, I'm looking for the price action to drop a little lower. Do I think that's gonna happen? Generally, yes, because I do still feel like Bitcoin's going to pull back. But as the days progress, we want to pay attention to how XRP is behaving to or responding to Bitcoin. Because if you look at this, Bitcoin's establishing lower lows and lower highs. ICP is pretty much just going straight down. Right? Again, there's a lot of that overextension coming into play. So if that continues, then hypothetically, I think the $8 to $9 range would be an appropriate entry for consideration. So I'll go ahead and post our, because over on our Discord, we do have a, let's see here, it's I created recently here with trade alerts where I provide you with specific details. This will be available on our website here soon, but for now, for my premium members, I pretty much just explain what I'm thinking about each coin and each trade. And it's important to recognize that, this kind of situation here with ICP, I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. I personally think the dollar cost average targets in the $8 to $9 range seem to be a little more sensible. Again, I hope I'm wrong and the price goes up. Totally, perfectly fine with that. I'm wrong all the time, but when the times are right here for DC targets, this is a good consideration. Okay, enough talk. Sorry. Thanks again so much for watching, learning. Hopefully you did one of the two. And obviously, if you want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site. Join us over on Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. And again, you do want to trade with the world's best exchange, ICP, and other coins available here on BitUnix. Use my link to register, folks. I think you're going to love them. No KYC or VPN. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.